Hi, Maura here, and I just wanted to jump on and share with you something that's really been weighing on me the last couple of weeks. I was sitting down and watching the show Friends, which I used to love back in the 90s, early 2000s. Is that when that was on? And I loved the show when I was younger. Oh my gosh, so funny. And it's still funny to me, even when I catch reruns. I'm like, oh my gosh, the show's so hilarious. I mean, and I speak in sarcasm, so Chandler Bing and I, that was like my character. Like that's how I talk, is sarcasm. But I watched it now as an older and wiser woman, and from a different perspective. And what I noticed in the show, and it's really changed this for me, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to watch it again, but there is so much fat phobia in that show. And it really makes me sad because do you know why we struggle with being confident in who we are? Because we've made fat and bodies the butt of jokes. And that is a problem for me. I mean, if we want to work past, all of these issues that hold us back from being confident women, we have to stop making our bodies fat, the way we look. They are not butts of jokes. Like, it's not funny. We just exist as humans. And whether I'm fat or thin, I'm still a worthy human being. And I'm worthy of love and respect and kindness and humility and empathy. All these things. I am not the butt of a joke. And I know, ha ha ha, it's funny. But the more you keep laughing at it, the more it's going to be harder for you to accept yourself as you are. So for example, if I sit there and I laugh at a fat joke, and I've talked about this before, I've reclaimed the word fat. You can't call me fat. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'm in a fat body. But if I sit there and I laugh at a fat joke, then what message does that send to me subconsciously? You are a joke, Maura. Like, no one's going to take you seriously. See, everyone looks at you and will make comments about you, and fat is funny. And it's just not. Like, my body is the least interesting thing about me. But we have to stop making fat and bodies the butt of jokes. And it also needs to stop being like the worst thing someone could say to you. I remember, when I was younger, my younger sister used to say to me when we were arguing, she'd be like, well, at least I'm not fat. Like, fat was like the worst thing you could call me. And for a long time it was. I mean, really, it would destroy me. I would go sit in my room and cry. Now, if you call me fat, because it's actually happened to me in public a bunch of times, and even when I share things on Facebook, people will tell me to put clothes on or whatever. Like, you can call me fat and it doesn't matter because I've reclaimed that word. But we have to stop giving that power over us. And that's the only way we can kind of start to step forward towards confidence. Because guess what? I can be fat and confident. Just because I'm fat doesn't mean just because I have rolls and stretch marks and cellulite and all of these things, scars that all these things we run from, I can still have them and be confident and worthy and lovable. Oh my gosh, so much. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you how Friends kind of changed my perspective on how I view myself. So I have to, and I haven't done this in a while, but I just noticed when I was watching Friends how many fat jokes there were. I mean, Monica puts on a fat suit, and that's like the joke of the past, is like, Monica was fat. And like, fat people aren't jokes, and we have to stop this. So if you want to move towards body confidence, you have to stop making fat the butt of a joke. And stop letting it control you, the word fat control you, so that's the worst thing someone could call you.